Hey yogis, this class is called Twists on Fire. There are some completely optional arm balances in it. If it's just not what you want today, then you can just skip them out. I'm going to give you other options too. As always, your body, your practice, please modify as much as you need. Never do anything that's painful for you. And have fun. If it doesn't work the first time, then try the class again and see if the flow becomes easier. It's just a fun and fluid flow. So to start off, this is quite intense on the wrists today. So we're going to do a short wrist warm up. If you need more, then there's a flow on the app called Happy Wrists. Check that out. Bring your arms straight out in front of you. Make a fist, make a star, make a fist, make a star. Super strong fist, super big star. Keep the arms nice and straight. And we're going to do this for another 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the hands together, interlace the fingers, bring the forearms towards each other, and draw some figures of 8s with the hands. And then you're going to switch direction. Always really hard for me. And one more, hopefully I'm not alone. And then you're simply going to pull back with the fingers. So breathing into the left wrist, breathing into the left forearm. Holding this stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull back on the right fingers. Breathing into the right wrist, right forearm. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to come round into tabletop pose. Wrists underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Then you can keep with what you're doing, or you can bring this into camshaft. So what I mean by that is squeeze the shoulder blades, bring your shoulders over towards the left. As you do, circle up, pull the shoulder blades away from the spine, circle round to the right, squeeze the shoulder blades together as you circle down. You can do this with hovered knees as well if you want to bring a little bit more extra demand into the core, into the shoulders. And we're going to do 2 more. Going this way, squeeze together, and then switch direction, squeeze and circle it over towards the right. Really bringing your brain into your shoulder girdle. Last one. Okay, amazing. Coming back to all fours now, finding a moment of pause and finding one breath together. Breathe in, soft breath out. Okay, I'm going to test your balance now. You're going to reach your right leg back in space. And then you're actually going to peel your right arm open as if you're coming into a twist. If it's too much with the leg lifted, you can bring that left knee down. Reach your right fingers up towards the ceiling. Peel the right side open. Peel your body open to the right. Hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Listen carefully. Cross your knee behind your right leg. So you've got crossy legs now. You're then going to thread the needle. Do this slowly because with the crossed legs, your balance is challenged. One more time just like that, then we mix it up. Exhale, twisting under. Inhale, reaching up. You can do the same again, or you can bring your right elbow down into the center of the mat. It's a balance challenge. Are you ready? You're going to bring your hands into prayer and peel your left shoulder open, twisting your body over towards the left. Gazing down will help with balance. Squeeze your inner thighs in towards each other. Hold this twist for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, your left hand comes down, your right hand comes down. You're going to peel your body open into a modified side plank, left arm lifts, left leg lifts. From here, you can hold it if you want to, or you can work on closing the hip, so kind of towards a one-sided bird dog, and then opening the hip. So close it down. See how square you can get the hips and shoulders. Reach the hand in opposite direction to the foot. And then inhale, twist it open. Last time, exhale, twist it down. Hold here. Reach toe away from fingers. and then inhale, lift you up. You're going to step your left foot to the front of the mat. Inhaling up, low lunge. Exhale, tuck your back toes as your hands come into prayer at heart center. Breathe in, breathe out, twist over towards your left. Either connect your right elbow to the right top of the right thigh, or you can bring it to the outside, so you're energizing one into the other. Now lift your back knee if that's available to you, and imagine a line of energy drawing from your right heel out through the crown of your head. Inner thighs feel like they're hugging in towards each other. Obviously they're not going to touch. Now as you exhale, gaze down at the left foot. How lightly can you step your right foot to meet your left? Twisted chair. Now from here, peek down. That right knee, it wants to creep forward, don't let it. Now this is your option to balance on your hands, or one of them at least. If you want to stay here, that's absolutely fine. Maybe you want to just open your arms out into an open twist. Or you bring your hands, fingers facing over to the left, and then you have the option of either connecting left elbow with left thigh for your side crow, or you can not balance one on the other and keep this left elbow lifted. You want a sensation of it hugging in towards center, dialing the hands out, and then slowly release, and everyone meeting back in twisted chair. Breathe in, breathe out, hips come up, right hand comes down, taking this into a twisted Uttanasana, twisted forward fold. Your right knee can bend, your left knee can be straight. Exhale, left hand down, right hand lifts. Exhale, right hand down, inhale, left arm lifts. Next, exhale, left hand comes down. You are going to take hold of your left foot with your right hand. Your left fingertips are going to be on the floor to help you balance. You're going to come down into a pistol squat. Maybe you can hold it here for a moment. 3, 2, 1. Come down to sit on the floor. Right leg crosses over left. Left leg can stay straight, or left leg can bend in, coming into a seated twist. Let's keep this twist active. Breathe in, breathe out, twist over towards the right. Cactus the arms. Breathe in, spine lengthens. Breathe out, cactus. Last time, breathe in, breathe out, cactus, and then maybe hug that right leg in, right hand comes behind you. Each inhale grows you taller. Each exhale, perhaps twisting that a little bit more. Maybe you've done this in my classes before, but if you snap your eyes towards the right, that can help you find a little bit more depth in your twist. It's called the oculomotor reflex. Now, exhale, take a little counter twist. We're going to play with another arm balance. If you're like, no, I'm good, then you can either stay in your twist or you can come towards cow face, and we're going to meet you there. So cow face is where you stack the legs one on top of each other. This bottom leg can be straight. You are going to twist your body over towards the right. Your left elbow is going to come to the outside of your left, just above your left knee, and your right elbow is going to come into your right knee, and your right elbow is going to come into your right hip. You might have to come up onto your tippy toes, and then you're going to shift your weight forward, and maybe you just go with this little funky side crow. Or maybe you open the legs out, right leg straight, left leg comes back behind you. 3, 2, and 1. Can you find your way exactly back to where you started? And this is where we come into cow face. So stack the legs one on top of the other, and let's take a little side to side motion. Close your eyes and notice, what do I need? Maybe it's a little wrist stretch. Maybe it's a fold forward. Tune in to what feels right for you. Last few breaths here. And then when you're ready, blink the eyes open if they're still closed. Reach your right leg in front of you and then take it all the way around to the back of the mat. We're coming towards pigeon pose. Option here to take a pigeon twist. I'll walk you through it. So first of all, reach the arms back in space, energize through the legs, active pigeon, breathe in, Breathe out, take your body over that left leg. If you want some props, some cushions or a block underneath that left thigh, you can absolutely have it. If you want to, you can twist your body over towards the right. If you want to, you can come onto, you can't see I'm doing this on the other side, those prayer hands again. So you're balancing on your left elbow. You can even connect it to the outside of your left foot if you have the range, if you have the flexibility there. Or maybe you just stretch the arms forward and take a little bit of a twist over towards the right, but soften it down to the ground. Couple more breaths here. What part of the body can you soften even more? Maybe the jaw, maybe the belly. And then inhale, brings you through center. I'm going to push you up to plank pose. Maybe you take a vinyasa. Maybe you go straight back to your tabletop pose. From here, let's take this to the other side. So right leg reaches back, left arm peels open. Remember the right knee can be down on the floor if this feels like too much. Gaze comes up towards those left fingers. Imagine someone's pulling your right toes away from you. Hold here, 5, 4, 3, 2, listen carefully. Right leg crosses behind left. Feed the left arm through, thread the needle. 2 more times. Inhale, lift up, breathe up. Can help to squeeze the inner thighs in towards each other. Last time, option to do the same thing, option to balance on the left elbow this time. Can you bring your hands into that prayer position, keeping your balance? Can you roll your right shoulder open? Maybe even challenging yourself to gaze up towards the ceiling. Careful you don't do a little ninja roll out of it though. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Softly bring the right hand down, softly bring the left hand down. You're going to peel the body open into your side plank. Now your left hand is down. Right leg is lifted. Remember, you can stay here, or you can start to close that hip, reach the right arm forward, that one-sided bird dog. Inhale, peel the hip open, lengthen through the side body. Exhale, close the hip, reach the fingers forward. Inhale, open. Last time, exhale, close. And inhale, open. Right foot steps to the front of the mat. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, toes tuck as your hands come to your heart center. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, open the heart. Exhale, twist over towards the right. And then, I say wobbling around. And then you're going to bring either your left elbow onto the top of the thigh, or you're going to anchor it and connect it to the outside. Maybe you lift that back knee. Think of that long spine. Imagine someone's hand is just above your head and you're trying to grow tall into it. Have a sensation of ripping the feet apart and hugging the inner thighs towards each other. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, gaze down. How soft can you make this step forward? Left foot meets right. Again, have a little creep, a little peek at that left knee. Don't let it creep forward. Roll the right shoulder open. Option to yawn the arms open. Option to bring the hands down, fingers facing over towards the right. Remember option 1, elbow comes in towards hip for your side crow. Or option 2, which is a bit more tricky, you're just balancing on your left arm, hugging that right elbow in. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, meeting back in our twisted chair. From here, exhale, right hand comes down, left arm lifts into that twist. Exhale, left arm down, right arm lifts. Exhale. And back, left arm in the air. And then exhale, release. Right fingers come to the side, left hand grabs right foot. Can you bring it through? Can you balance? 3, 2, and 1. With your right leg straight, step your left leg over the top of the thigh. Leg can stay straight or leg can bend. Bring that foot by the hip. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, active twist towards your left. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Last time, breathe in, lift up, reach up. Exhale, twist. Maybe grab hold of the knee, maybe left hand goes towards behind you even. And maybe you snap your eyes to the left and see if you can bring a little bit more rotation into the spine. You want to imagine you're shining the heart space to the back of the room, so you're not just cranking the neck. Next exhale, maybe you take a little counter twist if that feels good for you. And then coming back through center, this is another play with an arm balance. Option to come straight into cow face like before if you want to. So what you're going to do is you're going to lift up onto your toes. You're going to bring your hands over towards the left, fingers facing away from you. Left elbow into left thigh, right elbow just behind right knee, left knee. I'm confusing you guys with left and right today, I'm so sorry. Okay, so perhaps you're just going to balance here in this little funky side crow, or you're going to straighten the legs out. Left leg straightens to the side, right leg straightens back. And then when you're ready, we're going to take it back to where we were before. And then we're all going to join each other in cow face. And just like before, maybe you have a little stretch of the wrist coming onto the top of the hands if that feels good, or close the eyes and notice, what do I need? Is it sways? Is it circles? Is it stillness? Is it fold? Lots and lots of options. There's not one way of doing things. There are lots of ways. Take one more breath here. And if your eyes are closed, you're going to blink them open. You're going to swing this left leg all the way around to the back of the mat, coming into that active pigeon stretch. On this right side now, as we did before, reach the arms back, activate through the legs for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it over. So remember the options. You can recline as normal. You can bring your right elbow to the ground, twisting over towards the left, or you can reach the arms over towards the left and take this more into a sleeping pigeon. Stay focused with the breath, stay focused on softening the areas that need softening. Are you holding tension in your face? Are you holding tension through your shoulders, through your belly? Can you soften? Next breath brings you up through center. Bring your legs around, bring the soles of your feet together. Make a really big diamond with your legs. Take hold of your feet like a book. Roll the shoulders open. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hinging from the hips, folding forward, and then rounding through the back when you could go no more. Breathe into the C shape of the spine. Breathe into the inner thighs. Breathe into the pelvis. Breathe any tension away. Last breath here. Inhale brings you up on your feet. We're going to take this straight into Savasana. So bring your feet mat distance apart. Roll yourself down piece by piece, hands on legs if you need that support. until you're coming down to a lying down position. Bring the arms really far away from the body, palms facing up, fingers curling in naturally. Let the feet hang to the sides as you breathe in. And you breathe out. And with that breath out, let go of all control of the breath. You are now its witness. Different parts of your body move as you breathe. Each breath looks different. Please spend as long as you have here in Savasana, and I look forward to seeing you on the mat again tomorrow.